Redstone Field Guide presents Redstone Basics, the Parts. Episode 3, Go with the Flow. Hey guys, what's up and welcome to this entry of the Redstone Field Guide. This is Steve here and I'm going to be talking to you about the flow and generic properties of redstone and how they all function in a system. So here we have our basic properties of where redstone can be placed. It can be placed on almost any block. Here are a few notable exceptions. Glass, the bottom half block. Now what I mean by that is when you have a half block, you can either place it on the top half or the bottom half of a block. The bottom half you cannot place redstone on. You cannot place redstone on any of the chests. That includes regular chest, ender chest, and trap chest, and also ice. It's in this casing so it doesn't melt, or at least get water everywhere. A few notable unexceptions to the rule, which you may not have considered, can be placed on glowstone, soul sand, even though it's not a complete block, bedrock, top half blocks. Now, as I mentioned before, these are the top half of half blocks. Crafting tables, furnaces, and even sponge can have redstone on it. So there are plenty of options for if you're trying to decide on what to build your next supercomputer out of. Sponge. So here we're just going to review from our original video. Redstone travels 15 blocks and then dies. But as you can see by this other one, which is exactly as long, we placed a repeater on the first dead block, and what that does is it recharges the signal and can send it another 15, and if you place another repeater, another 15, and so on. Now let's go over some basic principles of what redstone can pass through. Now if you place a repeater before most blocks and then place a redstone trail afterwards, the redstone current will be able to pass through, as you see here by the stone. Now some notable exceptions are most of the blocks that were in this notable exceptions, again glass, bottom half blocks, chests, and ice, will not be able to pass through, as you see being demonstrated here. Now some notable various ways to cut off charges. Stone can be used to cut off a charge if you put it in this staircase formation. It is used commonly with pistons as a piston cutoff, but we'll go into that later in a later video with Chris. We also here have glass. Now glass, will allow current to pass through, and it will pass through going down but not up. Glowstone, on the other hand, is a just weird case altogether. Glowstone will allow it to go up and down, and when it's on the bottom, go up and then up again, but when it's on the top, it won't even go down one block. So glowstone is an interesting special case. Let's put that back there. So now we're going to go over the different types of power that a block can obtain. This is what's known as strong power in our first block here. As you can see, it has a redstone torch directly into a repeater, directly into the block. Now what strong powered means is that I can place a redstone trail anywhere around this block and have it be charged. I can demonstrate the charge by placing lamps. But if I come over here, I have a weak powered block, is this blue one right here. We have a torch and just a redstone trail, and as you can see behind it, there is no charge in this trail. But there's a solution. Weak power, no problem. You have a weak powered block, if you simply place a repeater on the other side, it will recharge the redstone trail you put behind the repeater. Now you might be thinking to yourself, well, that's wonderful, and all this affect me. Well, when trying to build a device that uses other redstone powered things, for example redstone lamps, you must keep in mind the power of blocks. Now these three blocks here on the bottom that are blue are all weakly powered because there's redstone current passing over them. Now this blue block on the end is also weakly powered because there's redstone flowing into it. However, these three here are not powered at all because the current is not flowing directly into the device. Now, as you can see, all the ones that are around weakly powered will light up, even that one. but the ones that are not around weakly powered or even a current will not. Now, to demonstrate the fact that redstone current has to be flowing directly into a device, I'm going to use this piston and this current here. Now, as you can see, the piston is extended and the redstone current is flowing into it right now. But if we turn the trail to the right, the piston retracts. If we get rid of that, it extends again. So we have to have current either flowing through a strong or weak powered block or directly into it. Now, as you see, blocks with strong power will power things around them. Blocks with weak power will also power things around them, but this one has strong power, just so that we could show you that it also passes through the other side. Now let's talk about this phenomenon here. What we have here is a torch inside of a thing, and the torch is strongly powering the block above it. Now that causes these blocks here to light up, the three on top of it. Now you'll also notice that this block behind it is lit up. And now you might be thinking to yourself, but Steve, why is it lit up? Well, let's discuss that. It's lit up because it's merely detecting that a block around it, for example, the torch, has a redstone charge, and so it's just picking it up. If I remove this not charged block here and place another one there, it lights up. But if I remove all of this and, try and place a repeater over here, you will notice that it is not even weakly powered. It has no charge. It's merely detecting that the block next to it has a charge, and so it's picking that up. Now let's move on. This block here is also strongly powered because, as we demonstrated over here, blocks above torches, have a strong power. So the charge is able to flow out from the strongly powered block on redstone, as you see here. Now here we have a cross, basically, and what's happening is the torch below is strongly powering this block, which is weakly powering this redstone right here, which is in turn weakly powering everything around it. So, as you can see, it will not pick up a current without a redstone repeater, but devices also work. Here we have an example using redstone block. Now, redstone block is strongly powered in and of itself and will always create a charge that will power everything. So we have redstone with a repeater, and two devices. Well, I hope this has been an educational experience for you, and I hope you come back to see us again. And once again, guys, thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video and are looking for others like it, check out our channel and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and like and share if you found the video interesting. As always, thanks for watching, and see you on the next episode.